white, okay?
Welcome to the channel, and how you doing? Some of you click on this video because you are planning to go to fish Conowingo Dam, and some of you click to see who is this burning your honey hole. Let's put it this way, this place is no longer your own honey hole. It's known for many, not only for fishing, but also a photography of birds that inhabit this location. As I always say, birds are nature's best fishermen. I have fished dam few times here while living in Maryland, and in this video I will share things I wish I knew before visiting Conowingo Dam. I hope this helps. Before you come here, you wanna call this number. That will tell you whether the dam is open to the public or not and how much water is actually running through the gates.
Hello. Today will be a really special, busy place that people like to keep it to themselves, but I think at this point it's no longer a secret. I'm at Conowingo Dam. Let me show you around. I'm at Conowingo Dam, and this strange person is also here with me. Hi, Philip. He insisted on a ride. This not gonna be in the video, but makes Phil happy, so whatever makes the kid happy. Anyhow, so I'm in Conowingo Dam today, and we're gonna try to catch some striped bass. I've got a bag, a couple of rods, gonna play around. I'm gonna also put my wetsuit on, so I'm gonna go in the water, see if I can catch any striped bass.
Conowingo Dam fishing can be very intimidating for any newbie, and especially for a European man that knows how to dress.
The spot is also very popular
For bird photography, and you can expect a lot of photographers be here in the
people
springtime.
fishing will debate for catfish.
Yes, it's not
And
only
we're
about
gonna
striped
go-
bass. Catfish and huge catfish have been caught at Conowingo Dam, and if you need to put some meat on the table, you're welcome to come over and give it a shot. But as a European man, we actually like to catch carp.
Payback.
In case I start losing you, here's the main juice of this video.
Guys, we're using 3, maybe 4 ounce sinkers if you have a really heavy rod, but I think if the flow is lower, 3 is fine because you really want to reach the bottom. And the rig that we're using majority of the time was consistent of like a dropper loop style of a setup. This is quite heavy, but this is just for the illustration purposes. So you do want to have a swivel because the current is really strong. Then you want to have either like set up like that or like a dropper loop with the feather. The day I was fishing, they really wanted like a fly, and then at the end you attach one of those sinkers. And what did best was some sort of flies like that. People do tie their own. You can also use any of the soft plastics. Some people were going for eel on a much bigger bucktail, maybe like a ounce and a half or like even 2. So you can try the eel. But majority of the bites came in the soft plastics, also even smaller than that, like 3 inch. If this is like a 4 inch, you want some sort of soft plastic like a sluggo type or like a small bass assassin kind of baits to throw in. You again, people were using this type of sinker, but you can use it two-way. You can use it on the bottom of this setup, but also you can just attach your fly directly into this one and tie this one to your shock leader or your main line, and that's about it. You're gonna lose a lot of lures. There's gonna be a lot of snacks, therefore my box consists of a lot of baits and a lot of flies. Also, I wanted to mention that in early spring, Conowingo Dam does have a good run of shad, and this would be something bigger size you want to use. So I wouldn't use this as big, but just as an exemplar of the lure. And the setup you want to use, here's a little bit smaller version of it, but what you really want to use is like a 3-by swivel with a small shot dart, and these would work really good. Shot spoons, as you can see, I have a number of them in the box, so that would be my spring setup for a white perch and a shad at Conowingo. You can catch a lot of shad there. And I was using this bag, the chest bag, for my trip. As you can see, I have leather material here and some smaller sluggers. I do also have sinkers in these pockets, which was very handy. I don't know why. I see you have some 4-ounce. I don't know why some people would just walk out to the tie and lose their spot, because that's really a combat fishing. So I would have a chest bag just like that, or like a belt, and they work really well for me. I don't understand why people did not have them on them. I think it's very, very useful. So as we talk about flies and weights and the setup, and then you can use soft plastics as well. Sometimes they want they want the soft plastic, sometimes they want a feather. So again, you can attach them to this kind of weight. As the fall progresses, then we'll have a walleye there, so you then can use like a 1-ounce jig heads and throw in some heavier swim baits. These are probably 3/4 or so, but you want to go for something like that, like a heavy jig head on a small swimming baits, like easy shiner kind of type of thing, but you're gonna lose a lot. And then if you're gonna go on that concrete wall and fish against the wall, you might want to use some small crankbaits, deep diving crankbaits, and maybe deep diving greenish color jerk baits along that wall. So something like that. That could be a really good lure, to go along that wall when you're not in the water. And for the springtime, these shiny rattle traps work well for the snakeheads. So I hope all of that information helps to show you what I would use if I go to Conowingo Dam any time of the year. So again, that would be my fall, summer, and the spring setup. And the rods I was using was this 12-footer travel rod. I wouldn't use any Van Stalls because they have a slow gear ratio. You actually want to bring up quite fast. So I was using I wasn't using the Saltiga, but Saltiga would definitely work. So high gear ratio rod would actually work for that. You can use a 10-footer, as I have my St. Croix Triumph Travel. There's a 9-footer in here as well, but probably something longer just to cast out to that white water would be a best bet. I hope this helps, and if you can put a thumbs up and some comments, what would you use in the Conowingo Dam? Well, I hope that was really helpful for you. I think I deserve a thumbs up or comment below. If that comment will be negative, I'll take that, because I have a counter argument for you. Old-timers would knew each other and fish the spot and even the dam on top of it before any immigrants or newbies into the sport could get a chance to do so. I feel like modern era has its advantages and disadvantages. It's like forward-facing sonar. All the old dudes are trashing out the younger guys that using it. Well, it's a conversation for another day. Let's just go back fishing, and I'll make sure to give you some more of the local knowledge. I'm just saying, it's not a spot burn, okay? Right in there, behind the dam, to catch a striped bass. See how we do.
They're banging out left and right down there. Oh, are they? Yeah, so this was like, I think, the third cast maybe. Oh, okay.
That's good.
Yeah, a little inline 2-ounce.
Hey, how are you? We're gonna feel bad if we don't catch anything, if everybody catches it,
Like I said, this spot
It's
can be
still
quite
weird.
intimidating. Look how many fishermen are there, and also some of them already caught their limits and were leaving the spot. This is what I call a true combat fishing. So the expectations were already high. So I left Philip and quickly moved to get my place into this line of lucky fishermen that were trying to catch the legal size striped bass. Since I said legal, let's talk about few things. This area opens up for fishermen only in the afternoon after workers at the dam leave their workplace. You also cannot fish past that rock tip that's sticking out. You can expect DNR officers stand on top of those rocks and watch you.
Birds are eating the small silvery fish.
Yeah, that's an albite.
Oh.
It's a baby bunker.
Did you know that? Kurt? Yeah. Baby bunker, that's what they're snatching up.
And yeah, thank me later. You need to have a valid saltwater fishing license to fish this spot. 19 to 24 inch is the slot size for a bass. There's a good fish. I let that clip run for you to just feel the atmosphere that was going on between the fishermen. As you can see, the etiquette is pretty well kept there, and locals will make sure you follow it, like a DNR also. So make sure you follow all the legal and unspoken rules when you come here. I don't know if you noticed, but people that were around that guy who was landing the fish actually did not cast and let him quietly and peacefully land his catch. As you saw, I didn't stick myself into between those fishermen. I felt like there's not enough space for me to be there, so I just took last one into the row spot. But what you can do is just stay and wait until someone leaves. To prevent losing your spot, you can have a funny pack or chest backpack like I do with my pliers sticking out, and then that will help you just to stay at your spot a little bit longer. And I did felt intimidated once again just to fish here. I usually do not fish public places like that because I like to keep fishing to myself and be more of a solo fisherman. But since this is Mecca, so once in a while I'll visit a spot like that. In the outfit I start my fishing with was an 11-footer collapsible travel rod from Timu, but I did had my glorious Certate high-speed saltwater fishing reel put there. And as you can see, I'm waiting for the guy to bring his line in. And actually, for those that are last in the line like me, you cast first, and then everyone to your left start casting as well. You want to cast right where that white water and slower moving water begins, and just drop it on the bottom and just hop it along those rocks. You have to shout out when you come in or leaving the spot because these rods are really long and you want to prevent any injury. So you have to monitor what's going on around you and always stay alert and on top of your So 15 minutes into the video, you're like, Serge, what is your catch? Okay, so let me tell you. I didn't catch any striped bass. I only got one small mouth that was barely legal, and it was actually checked by DNR. And it was kind of, 13, 14 incher, but that would serve me a good lunch. But the reason I didn't catch any striped bass, I think, is because of this.
No, you will do well.
No, you should not say that.
Either way, I know you'll do well.
You shouldn't say that. Philip, oh Philip, let me tell you about Philip. He is not a real fisherman. He's not even from Maryland. He shouldn't say that. He also ate my lunch. Think it's a fish? Do you mind if I squeeze in too? Fishing at Conowingo Dam or like Atlantic City Jetty can feel intimidating. Of course, no one wants you to have a squeeze in, but we all understand that we here for the same reason and we share the same hobby. So if you're nice to people, they will appreciate that, and everyone will have their chance to catch their fish. And here's my Smolly. It's a little one. It's a Smolly, no? It's a Smolly. Gonna keep one. First catch today. You got a smallmouth. People catching striped bass too. But we're gonna keep him. I like to eat the smallies too. Gonna get him out of his misery. Going in. If you're polite and respectful for the people around you, they will reciprocate. I will run a voice over of one of the locals talking to me and sharing his information with me.
Yes, but so during the day, this isn't open yet. This doesn't get opened up until after the workers leave.
Oh,
Because there's chances of us hitting them when they're working along that catwalk.
Oh, yeah.
We've hit guys, we've broken windows.
Oh, have you?
I was hitting the back of that gate where that corner was.
Uh-huh.
You gotta have the right rod. Are you throwing, what size weight are you throwing?
Like 3.
3?
What size?
I've been running 3s. Running plastics or running feather?
I've had both. I've lost both.
Tonight it seems like everything wants feather.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
What kind of rod are you running?
I have this lighter 11-footer, and I was actually gonna pick up the 12-foot, a bit heavier.
What's that, Daiwa Surte? Sweet.
Mhm.
Same thing I'm running. What size line?
Like 30.
Yeah, drop down.
Drop it down.
15, 20.
15, 20. So it sinks a bit better.
Yeah, you want it, well, the reason we run those lines is for distance. Try to get the maximum distance out of it without trying to go up in weight.
Gotcha. Thanks, Brian. 15 even,
I
right?
got 15 on here.
Cool. Thanks.
I can get over the power lines with this rod. It's only an 11.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up something heavier. Maybe I can actually cast a bit further, because this is.
And the best, you gotta hit the gate. You gotta hit the wall.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to throw in front of it. You're gonna want to hit it. You're gonna aim for one of those coves that are open.
Thank you, my American friend. So here's a rundown. Get ready to get a lot of snacks, so you have to retie. That's why a chest bag is so useful. Otherwise, you'll have to come back to your stuff at those rocks, lose your spot to retie. Despite the negative looks from locals, just be nice to them and they will appreciate your courtesy. And do not get intimidated by those guys with the superb custom-made rods. Everyone's gonna catch their fish. It's fishing after all. It's not about catching. If you see someone struggles with the fishing, help them out with the advice like I did from locals. Suggest them the sinker size or how to properly cast. And yeah, have your fishing license ready, because get that, Philip was not checked by the DNR. He's not a real fisherman, I told you that. Defeated.
No, not defeated.
Well, you didn't even look like a fisherman for them to check your license?
No, they didn't.
They didn't?
I was just going to say I wasn't fishing, but I was going to show them I have a license. So.
That's good that I actually asked you to have one. Who knows? Maybe they'll be like, you know, in a bad mood or something.
I know.
You never know. And then I look, they just like pass you by.
Yeah.
You didn't fit the crowd. You didn't fit the description.
I didn't think so either.
The description.